Hello, you beautiful, beautiful souls. Welcome to your Aquarius video. Let me check my microphone. Okay. Welcome to your Aquarius video. Welcome to Aquarius by Aquarius. I'm your host, Colleen, and I'm creating this video for you on October 4th or 5th, 2025. Keep in mind, tarot is timeless. I'm just giving you the manufacturing date of the video, okay? So, you know I don't repost, and if you do like my videos, I post 2 fresh videos every single day. One around 6 p.m. and one at 10:30 p.m. That's Eastern time, Florida time. And if you like to chat and hang out with other people, the 10:30 p.m. video always comes with a live chat. And love to have you in there. I only have a few simple rules, okay? I don't want to talk about politics. I don't want to talk about... I don't want the connotation to be inappropriate. I don't want it to be sexual in nature, and I don't want it to be derogatory, and I don't want anyone to feel uncomfortable with anyone who's in there. So that's all I ask for, is to have respect, okay, and just be the great human beings that we can be and be supportive to one another. You know, we don't have, sometimes we'll have personality clashes, but, overall, if we just, walk with integrity and respect other people's boundaries, I think we'll be fine. Anyways, with that being said, I want to be the first person to tell you all that you're so beautiful and you're so needed in this world. And I want to thank each and every one of you for being here, for sharing your time, your energy with me. I value you and the divine values you. And thank you all so much for being here. So I'm not sure exactly what's going to come out. I've been channeling like an anxious energy, so I don't know if someone is sort of anxious, okay, or if someone feels anxious, but I'm feeling like I'm just picking up like an anxiousness, okay? So maybe someone feels that way here, or maybe someone feels that way about you. We have target, a goal-oriented person, all right? Maybe you're a goal-oriented person. Maybe you're going to come across a goal-oriented person. We have compliments from an admirer. Okay, that did come out. All these 3 came out together. So maybe it's your goal to tell someone how you feel, or maybe, someone's goal to tell you how they feel. And Candle, you will be shown the way. So if you're going to be shown the way, maybe there's a little bit of confusion if you should take this or not. These circle cards really get the best of me sometimes. They waste too much of my time. We got mountain, all right. A challenge overcome or to overcome. Financial gain usually coming from something you did in the past. So I feel like that's what's going on, because you guys keep getting money in abundance, money in abundance. So I feel like you are overcoming a lot of your financial challenges, or you're going to make it a point, like you're going to go through your finances, or you're going to make moves over here, or move up, get promoted, go to another place, open your own thing, work from home, I heard. All right, a meeting with a stranger could be important. News is on the way. Triumph over trouble and obstacles. Yeah, I feel like there's some very positive news that's going to help you to be well on your way to something that you have probably been manifesting, something that you want or need, because obstacles to overcome. So I really feel like you have manifested yourself that solution that you need. Tulip, great passion. Ooh, great passion. Great passion. We have dark man, okay, dealings or relationship with somebody with dark complexion or hair or whatever. And we have stubborn, aggressive person, ram. So someone could be dealing with a stubborn, aggressive person, maybe an Aries or Taurus, just because of that. The ram is known to be Aries. And then we have also an older woman. So you might be having some dealings, okay, with an older woman, a man with these features, somebody with Aries or maybe Leo or in the chart. But also, I feel like we have this full moon in Aries as well. So Maybe it's highlighting that with the stubborn aggressive person. Bridge, successfully overcoming a problem. All right, I like it, especially when it comes to money. I like that. All right. Successfully overcoming a problem. I had a hair on me, on my hair, I'm sorry. Pay attention to your success, all right? Your finances. Pay attention to your finances. I said success. I don't believe in coincidence, okay? Pay attention, all right? Celebration of fun and enjoyment. I feel like, there's, if you're going to a new place. Oh, we have dolphin here in handshake. Yeah. Financial gain, obstacles overcome, and some sort of challenges. I really feel like if you've got some sort of money coming in or a new position or something, I really feel like it's going to help you to obtain or get that goal, do what it is that you wanted to do. And we have frying pan. What are you going to go do, Aquarius? You're going to get in the frying pan? I want to actually address that directly. All right, tell me about the frying pan. Trouble or accusations. Knight of Swords. Okay. Ace of Pentacles. And Nine of Swords. Okay. Who's the Queen of Swords? Who's the Queen of Swords? That. Ten of Wands reverse, which in this card it's moving. Three of Pentacles reverse and Judgment. All right. So there's something you're about to do. Okay. Here soon. Some sort of change. And it looks like you're going to announce it. All right. It looks like when you announce this change, that's going to be with trouble in the frying pan. All right. So I feel like you're announcing some sort of change, and I feel like it might be a problem. Might be a problem. Hopefully not a problem with me. I'm just asking people in chat to be respectful to one another and not be controversial, because when we're in chat, we're in connection with people all around the world, and not everybody carries our same views as like I'm in the US, so just keep that, keep that in mind. That's only if you're in chat, because this full moon in Aries can definitely activate people, and I'm trying to stay calm and neutral. I don't know about you guys, but anyway, we're going to get into the tarot reading, and we're going to see what wants to come out here. Already coming out. Prince of Swords, the hacker. The hacker is watching, okay? Intently watching. For an opportunity. All right, now be careful, okay? Be careful with stuff like that. Try to keep your stuff tight and locked up. But I do feel like, especially your information, your digital information, but I feel like that's not the case, because on the bottom of the deck we have the Two of Love. All right, so someone's watching you and about ready to come in. All right, that's just my paranoid mind with the my little conspiracy brain. But yeah, this is thank you, phone. Yeah, someone's coming in basically toward you. All right. They're watching at this moment. They're watching you. They might look at something you posted, especially if it has anything to do with Five of Pentacles. All right, Five of Pentacles is like, okay, I don't have enough money for something. Five of Pentacles is left out in the cold, lack. Five of Pentacles is a health issue or sickness. So if you've posted anything like that, okay, it looks like anything to do with Five of Pentacles, okay, lack of money, all right, breakup. Maybe someone's even waiting to see if you break up because they want to come in, all right. That Five of Pentacles is all that. It's a breakup, it's lack, it's out of a house, it's not accepted, out in the cold, okay. So someone might be out in the cold with you and sort of watching from the outside, all right. We have Eight of Swords in the reverse, okay, and we have Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. And this is a card that says failure. So I feel like if somebody is watching to do something, okay, they intend to win. All right, they definitely intend to win. Don't know exactly why the Eight of Swords is reversed, or maybe there's something you got your eye on, Aquarius, and you're waiting for the right time, all right? With that Temperance Angel. Or somebody might be really patient right now because Seven of Pentacles, Temperance card, all right? Someone holding back, watching, that's like that energy. If someone might be very patient, sort of watching. It could be somebody who's a Virgo. We got the Hermit card right here. I got Hermit and I have Gemini and I have Sagittarius. Okay, so far. Or Virgo, Sagittarius, Gemini. Doesn't have to be any of those signs though. All right. We have the Ten of Swords here for the near future position. Those want to go there, so I'm going to pull new cards. Those are for that. I'll pull new cards. Give me the staff. We got Virgo again. This is the Chef. This is the Knight of Disc. Okay, it reminds us to do something correctly, right? So there might be something about patience because somebody wants to do something correctly. Someone does want to win, all right? And just like this chef, if this, you know, this is a chef, this is not fast food, right? Fast food would be like perhaps the Prince of Wands or the Prince of Swords. I feel like the Prince of Wands would be like fast food. So there's something about savoring the flavor, taking time for something because it's just about the right divine timing here. Now we have the Queen of Wands here, Aries, Leo, Sag. In this deck, it's the public defender, all right? It's the one who goes to battle, but like I said, in the environment is the Aries full moon, and this is an Aries card, so it also could be an Aries involved. Like I said, we have a Ram over here, or it could be Leo or Sag. And there's a lot more other cards came out. Ace of Swords, the Truth, okay, or Clarity. Maybe someone's afraid. You know, that also looks like the Target card right here. Everything wants to fall, and I feel like that's a saying, right? Something right there wants to fall. And that's been happening the past couple days. So we have the Target, we have bullseye, and we have it almost looks like a bullseye. So I really, yeah, thank you, Spirit. Somebody wants to hit their mark with you. So someone's doing something, planning. I feel like they're planning something. So they might actually be offering you or talking to you about work, all right? They're going to go probably from watching to collaborating. It could be about anything. It could be about, like, these people could be talking about, you know, opposing positions, okay, about the game, all right? But this is a card that says work, all right? And it is a Five of Wands, which is, in this case, I feel like it's working together. I really do, but it's stressful. It might be, the work might be, I don't know yet. We'll find out. It might not be the work is that way, or maybe, remember, somebody has a problem, So that's the whole thing. If you talk to or work with somebody, it could be a problem with somebody because that came out over here. All right. I don't know who it could be a problem with. It might not be someone you know at this point, because it could be a new coworker. It could be, you know, a spouse, a lover, a boyfriend, or girlfriend being jealous of somebody, you know, moving up, or a friend, or, you know, I don't know. We'll clarify. But regardless, I think if somebody's jealous, it's because maybe there's chemistry between you and somebody, and that might kind of be a little uncomfortable for someone. All right. We got Two of Swords reverse, and it's a card of peace, and we got the Tower, Ten of Swords. Okay. Are you about to do something that's going to make somebody feel betrayed, or is someone about to? I don't think someone's about to do that to you, but they could. I just haven't been getting a lot of that for your readings, because you guys have been through that. I've been getting the hardest part is over, and that there is money coming and the stability. So I think somebody now, we do have the public defender, and we have someone in jail. So if there is a person who doesn't like an alignment, whether it's you aligning with someone or whatever, it's like that's the energy right now. I don't like this alignment, you and them. I don't like this alignment, or I don't like this newcomer, or something like that. Right? We got the frying pan. Somebody's in the hot seat. Hopefully, especially during this time with this Aries full moon, hopefully nobody is in the hot seat and lands at the hot seat and the pokey, or in the jail. Hopefully it's not like that, because the hot seat is the hot seat. So hopefully someone can keep their temper in check. King of Wands reverse, a card of Leo here for this Prince of Swords. So there might be somebody who has Leo in their chart. But for me, clarifying the Prince of Swords is watching, not making a move. Leo, King of Wands, takes initiative. It's reversed. I don't think anyone's taking initiative right now. They're watching, and that supports that. Okay, so I do feel like someone is coming in to talk. Okay, there's some changes possibly somebody's going through. They're ending contracts. I did see Justice in the reverse. Tell me about the Temperance Angel, Sagittarius energy. Oh, that is crazy how thick that came out like that. Page of Swords, okay, reverse. Queen of Cups, or this psychic. Okay, maybe somebody older, kind of intuitively gifted. Okay, maybe somebody with Pisces in their chart. But there's somebody watching, or maybe that's how they view you. I don't know. Okay. That's for that, and there's a lot. There's a lot just in the startup of here. All right, this person is being guided to reach out, and they're going to reach out. All right, but they're waiting for the right time. Why? They see you as their ultimate happiness here. All right, the Ten of Cups. But there's something. Why is the Six of Wands reversed? Because it's a card of being seen, being recognized, or maybe they didn't. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Okay, so there's somebody who's watching you. All right, and there's this, you know, maybe they're family, or maybe you will be family one day, but this is, or someone may want family, but this is like, it's complete and emotional happiness. All right, it's like somebody is wanting this or viewing you like this, but again, there's something about like, I want to win with Aquarius. Okay, so I want to do this right, so I'm going to take my time, I'm going to do this. Somebody may come in, you know, and they're going to tell you how they feel. They might be like, look, I want to commit, look, let's do this contract, all right? Whatever it is, they're going to have to talk to you first, all right? It's about a Three of Pentacles, which is usually it's a collaboration, working together on projects or work or something like that. Again, I feel like it's a new soul contract coming in. All right, really is what I feel like. We have Pisces here again with the moon. It's in the reverse. We have Taurus here. I did see the horns over there, so I feel it could be Taurus, Aries, but it doesn't really matter. This Hierophant is learning lessons. This is about going to the highest self, the highest belief, okay? And this belief that somebody has is like, I need to go talk to Aquarius. I'm just going to put these back in the deck. I need to go talk to Aquarius. And the whole thing about it is they might tell you, look, I didn't recognize or value who you are, Aquarius, or who you were, because, you know, I was, you know, they could have been drinking, they could have been toxic, they could have been addicted. All right, that devil can be whatever. But I feel like that's what they're going to do. So this is a person who, if this is a person who is coming toward you, it's kind of like, hey, I didn't realize who you were. I just thought, you know, I had so much passion for you, but, you know, it's beyond that now because I can't stop thinking. I just can't stop thinking, and I have these things I want to say. But with the devil, that could also be the toxic energy that maybe this person is in, who's going to put somebody in the frying pan. All right? No, you can't do that, Aquarius, or whatever. Or no, you can't bring Aquarius in, whatever. I feel that's more with that. Tell me about this, because like I said, with Temperance, it's coming in. All right? But it might disturb the peace. Literally could disturb the peace. Somebody might even have to call the police. That is crazy. I never get that in my readings usually. So definitely, this is definitely coinciding with things heating up. Tell me about the Seven of Pentacles reverse. And the Tower. The Tower. Is the Tower here? Oh yeah, no, the Tower's over there. Okay. Still, someone's going to feel betrayed. Don't know who. It has a lot to do with work or money. And someone's going to feel very betrayed by this. But and the person who's feeling betrayed is like, they cut me off for this? They cut me off for that? They don't want me? They don't want to be around? Something like this. Because a Queen of Swords, you know, she's got high boundaries. She sees stuff. But it's like, it's on her mind. It's like someone's looking at this. It's on their mind. Why did I get cut off? Why? Why did I get broken up with? Why? Why don't they want to marry me? I want to marry them. Why? So it's somebody like that who's really just really could be in the frying pan. Could put someone in the frying pan because they're not ready to accept what is. So they want to question what is rather than accept it. And so it really isn't going to be questioning what is. It can come out very, I heard explosive, heated up. Tell me about the Eight of Swords in the reverse. That's in the recent past, and that's releasing, okay? Somebody who was in all of this thought, okay, releases. Here we have the Knight of Cups energy. All these cards are coming out again. Yeah, we have them. They're coming. There they are. There they are. Woo! Aquarius, I have all this love and passion and heat for you. I want to go out with you. Let's go out on a date. Let's go out. Can I talk to you? Can we go somewhere? I need to talk to you. Cancer energy, but it doesn't have to be younger energy, youthful energy, but it's the energy of can we go out and talk? Definitely. Can we go out and talk? Can we meet and talk? Or can I call you? Can we talk? It's after they let go of something. They want to talk to you. And they're not going to be, they go from watching to then reaching out. So again, this person is already feeling left out from you. They don't feel your love. Okay. You've released this person or something like this. It's just, there's no connect at this time. But I mean, how could somebody connect? I guess it's hard. Something has to be let go of, or this is what's happening though. Tell me about that 5 of Swords in the reverse. For me, it can be like somebody wants to 5 of Cups. Okay. So this is it. It looks like this person is a person who's going to be like, you know, I was an altered state of mind, and I did not recognize your value, did not recognize who you are to me. So it's almost like, I feel like it doesn't have to be a past life connection, but I just feel like it's a connection where somebody was, I want to say asleep on it, but it's like somebody just, they were unaware. They were always in an altered state of mind, or maybe they were a workaholic. Okay, the work card is reversed, or maybe they you know, whatever it is. Okay, but now it's like, oh, so something about you making money or taking care of yourself, loving yourself, or being so independent. Somebody's like, oh, I know that's my person. So I don't know if money abundance or possessions or things like that are important to this person. But if this reading is resonating with you, you're showing up very independent. You're showing up as, you know, making your own money, and you're showing up as loving yourself. You don't have to be doing all of these things. I'm just some Queen of Pentacles stuff here. You're really taking care of yourself. You could have some earth in your chart as well. But this is someone who's looking at you like, you're the one I want to be with. You're the one I want to live with. And it looks like they're the ones who release something, and it looks like they're releasing a person, and that person's like, why did they do that? So someone's going to be confused. But the reason someone is releasing someone is because they recognize who their person is, and it has a lot to do with the way the person takes care of themselves, carries himself, you know, money moves, self, whatever. Tell me about this near future, which we have the Tower, and we have the Betrayal, the ruin. It literally says ruin. The Tower is going to ruin everything, all right? When this person reaches out with that Page of Wands, they are reaching out. So the Tower will ruin things. When this person reaches out, it's going to be about a new beginning. Again, we have the 6 of Cups. The 6 of Cups. I told you they can't stop thinking about you. And you guys could have a past life connection. I channeled that yesterday. And it's like right now they're on a pause. I don't know if someone's healing or you are, but it's like, here's this pause, okay? Chariot reverse. I'm not going anywhere. I'm trying to heal right now. I'm because they're the ones holding back. So I think they're the ones trying to heal. They could have released whatever was altering their perception, you know. Let's just say drinking. They could have stopped drinking, or they could have got some sleep. You know what I'm saying? If there's somebody who's working too much and they're not resting, they could have got some sleep and just get clarity. Sometimes it's all it needs is sleep, because a mind that doesn't get sleep, they say, is equivalent to a mind that is drunk, and it can come out like that. Here it is. So I channeled the other day in a reading, like something like the calm before the storm, and it's kind of like that. Somebody has released something in this timeline. They're healing, all right? They've been watching you. They're about to come toward you. Person they're leaving behind is like, why did they leave me behind? So I imagine they're going to watch their socials or watch to see if they see somebody. But then you got this Four of Wands and this Fool. Like, this is a brand new beginning with two people who like cut up, I heard, like clowns. Four of Wands, very happy home, a lot of stability, okay? So there is a new beginning, and it looks really, really positive. If you know, it looks really positive because two people sharing a place and really getting along. Just the one who is over there, like, why did they leave? Tell me about the gourmet chef. He's got a steak. He's got, looks like mashed potatoes, but it's funny because, you know, it's like white on white with the plate. And white. Somebody might like to wear a lot of white. Someone could literally just like to cook, make themselves. It's happy. That person's really happy to cook. But they got steak, and it's nice. They got like some greens, some mashed potatoes. Tell me about this Knight of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. This person is the one who's like, I'm going toward my Nine of Cups, my happiness. And it's an actual card of Virgo, doesn't have to be. But guess where they're headed? Toward their happiness. Looks like they're headed toward you. Or you're headed towards somebody. And the other person's like, why? Why did they leave me? Why did they stop focusing on me? Why did they stop giving to the connection? Because of this connection, this other connection right here, where it's just undeniably that. Tell me about the Queen of Wands, Public Defender card. Okay. That's when this person, Aries, Leo, Sag, is like, aha. Aha, that's why they left. Now I see why they left. They left me for that person over there. That's the one who's going to be hot. That's the one that somebody needs to watch out for. Because I literally got Public Defender and Oppression. This person needs to be avoided. If this person is being left or broken up with, they need to be avoided because they could get dramatic. Like the type that if somebody had to call the police, it would be like dramatic, hollering, neighbors hearing the whole thing. Or if someone's moving out from the house and then there's a fight and somebody has to call the police so the police can stand by so someone can move out without being, you know, harassed by their lover or ex-lover or whatever. And like I said, that never comes out. So not in my readings, don't come out too much. And I really feel like it has a lot to do with the Aries full moon. It's not everybody's reading. Try to stay in your peace, okay? If this finds you, then it will find you. Don't look for it. But it looks like you're not looking for it. It's looking, it's like somebody's sweet on you. And so I don't know where that, I don't know how that will play out. Because it looks like someone gets left. All right, tell me about, and then when the person gets left and then they see, they're like, oh, okay, I see who I got left for. I see. Tell me about the Ace of Disc. Yeah, the decision. So they feel like, okay, somebody feels like, okay, I got left because they're starting a whole nother relationship. Or I left because they took this offer. Remember, the Three of Pentacles is here, but in the reverse. So, you know, they're like, oh, I see why they left me. I see why they left. Or they got a house, you know, like somebody's moving, oh, they got a house. Whatever it is, it's an Ace of Pentacles. They left. They got this thing here, okay? They got this big pentacle, and that's why they left. But they also know that you got that big pentacle from somebody else. So this also could be a person. Doesn't have to be a fire sign, but it also could just be a person. Maybe somebody even works in the law, justice system, officer, security, whatever. But I just feel like this is the person in the hot seat. They want to know why the heck they got cut off. And when they realize it, what are they going to do? What are they going to do when they realize why they got cut off? What are they going to do? Well, they're going to know, and then they're going to let somebody go. Okay. Whew, that's good. All right. So at least once this person finds out who they got, why they got left, they're going to let it be. They're not going to pursue it. So that's good in a way, because I was worried it could escalate. Now, if they don't pursue it, you know, like I said, someone may not want to cooperate. You know, hey, I want to go pick up my stuff. Like if people are living together, and someone might be like, no, you're not coming in. Take me to court. No, you're not coming in. And someone might have to call the police, you know, just to be able to get their own belongings out. It's kind of sad when stuff like that happens, you know, when endings happen. Why does it have to be dramatic? Why can't people just accept that it just isn't what it was and let someone go? If someone's free will to go, let them go. Don't try to make someone change their mind. Let them go. And someone might try to change your mind, or someone might try to change this person's mind. But once they see these two are together, they let it go. They're like, no, I'm not pursuing it. Tell me about the Five of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, and the reverse. All right, that could be, like I said, moving the stuff out of the house right here. You know, this is all the belongings and the possessions. It's like that. It could be a, you know, problem to get the belongings out. So if any of you are thinking about, you know, moving on or something like that, maybe somebody should try to put their belongings in a place. It's a building, but even kind of looks like storage units. Tell me about that. Yeah, Seven of Swords. Okay. So, someone's, I feel like, I feel like someone's covertly planning, okay? Or someone's best advice is to go do this on the down low, because it's like, I feel like somebody almost has to do a change in secret, because I feel like somebody would be just too clingy and not let him. So I don't know. There's something about that. Somebody might think everything's fine, and then all of a sudden there's a breakup, and they're like, why? Why? I don't understand. Yeah, really, someone's not going to understand why they're being broke up with. So I feel like someone's trying to move on in silence. And then there's this other person, which is, there's three people. Someone's trying to move on in silence, okay, without saying anything. And then when it happens, the other person's like, why did they leave me? And then, like I said, they're like, oh, I see why you left me. I'm going to leave it alone now. I'm not going to pursue you. But this is a person who's going to be some sort of game changer, because this is a person who's taken a long time. We have here Virgo, and we have here Five of Pentacles. This has taken a very long time. All right. Or you're dealing with a Virgo and someone's feeling left out. But this is the situation that happens that's going to set all of this stuff into place. Obviously, it's not everybody's reading, but that's kind of how it's showing up here. And then the other person who gets left is going to be like, you told me nothing. You told me nothing. I had no clue you were leaving. You said nothing. I thought everything was fine. But it's like somebody feels like they had to do that because they couldn't any other way. That's what they feel like. They just feel like they wouldn't be able to do it any other way. So that's kind of the reading. We're going to close out. Like, it's not everyone's reading, but everybody should be very cautious of the Aries full moon. You know, try to just be in your highest self if you can. Anyways, we're going to close out with an oracle card. I want to thank everybody for showing up, and I want to thank everybody who has helped me in any kind of way. And I want to thank you guys for being so kind and respectful to one another. And I appreciate that you go out of your way to do that here on this platform. Thank you, moderators, for being here, and just thank you, beautiful souls, for being here. All right, we got a bunch of cards that came out to close out with. So, heart-to-heart conversation. Yes. Somebody's leaving something behind, talking to somebody else, aligning with somebody else, breaking up with them, wondering why they did, or somebody wonders why they get left. So you have a conversation if this is your reading. Probably going to want to talk to you in private. This could be a person who doesn't share their feelings easy. We have Grace and Antoinette. It says, to help heal the situation, see the other person's point of view with compassion. It's like, I feel like someone's going to be like, Aquarius, I did not recognize who you were because I was kind of sick myself. I was, I just feel like that. They were in some sort of cycle, or they worked too much and they just never had a chance to think. There's something about this person getting some sort of rest or sleep, or dream. The Seven of Cups came out and that came out. It's however it's coming, they're coming. We have unrequited love. Okay, there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep it going. That's the person who's going to raise a stink about it or turn up the heat on it. Okay, that's the person. We have patience. It says now is the time to learn, study, gather information, enjoy being a student, because in the future you'll synthesize your knowledge. I feel like it's also the time for somebody to prepare. All right, Desiree. No, conditions are not favorable right now. Wait and look into other options. So this is like, if there's something you're trying to force it to fit, the conditions aren't favorable because this is coming to you. Don't force it to fit. Then we have Bridget. And caution is warranted. Look deeper into this situation before proceeding further. They're already looking deeper. They're watching. I feel that's their energy. They're watching. And then we have Rosetta, and it says, you have a gift for working with young people, and your divine purpose involves helping, teaching, or parenting children. Well, maybe there's going to be some children that come up in this house between you and that person, or pets, or grandchildren, or whatever, kids. Anyway, guys, I love you. I want to thank you guys for being here. I'm probably here in this chat with you right now, so thank you guys for being here. I love you guys, and namaste, my friends.